Assalamualaikum and very good morning. How are you girls? Okay, wish you all have a good day today and please always smile. Yeah, okay, and also think positive. Alright, okay, so let's continue our chapter 11 on inheritance with the 11.3 genes and alleles. Alright, okay, let's go to the learning standard. Yeah, so the learning standard of the 11.3 describe the meaning of a locus. Okay, so actually we already discussed this in the introduction of the monohybrid inheritance, right? Okay, but it's okay. We are going to discuss a little bit more about the locus. And then number 2, relate alleles and loci to genes in a chromosomes. Alright, so we go back to the definition of the genes and alleles. Okay, what is the meaning of the gene? Okay, gene is the basic unit of inheritance which consists of a DNA segment. Yeah, consists of the DNA segment located on a specific locus on a chromosome. Okay, so what is a gene? It is the basic unit of inheritance and consists of what? Consists of DNA segment. DNA segment located on a specific locus on a chromosome. So a gene controls a specific characters in an organism. Alright, so what is the function of the gene? Gene controls the specific characters. Yeah, alright. Okay, now we go to the allele. Okay, so what is allele? Allele refer to the n alternative form of a gene. Yeah, alternative form of a gene for a specific trait. Yeah, for a specific trait that is located on the same locus of a pair of homologous chromosomes. Okay, so actually allele also a gene, but it is alternative form of a gene. Yeah, so the alleles, okay, a gene will have two different alleles. Yeah, will have two contrasting alleles. So the alleles that control the dominant trait, and also the allele is control the recessive trait. All right. So we already discussed the dominant allele and also recessive allele. So actually, allele is a gene. Yeah, is a gene, but in alternative form. Yeah, that control the specific trait. Alright, okay, so we go to the locus. Okay, locus is a singular, loci is a plural. Okay, so what is a loci or locus? A specific location of a gene in a chromosome. Okay, so locus refer to the location. Yeah, refer to the location where the gene located there. Yeah, where a gene located there, located in the chromosome. Okay, so let's take a look on the diagram here. The figure shows 5 genes with their respective alleles on specific loci of a pair of homologous chromosomes. Okay, so let's go to the explanation first. Okay, each chromosome carries many genes. Each chromosome carries many genes. In humans, the number of genes that code proteins in a set of haploid chromosomes is estimated to be 25,000 of genes. Right? So what does it mean? It means that in a haploid chromosome here, okay, it contains 25,000 different genes. Yeah, 25,000 different genes. Okay, allele which represent a gene is located at the same locus as the gene. Right, so alleles, right? A locus is a specific location of a gene in a chromosome. Okay, so let's take a look on the diagram here. So the diagram here show a pair of homologous chromosome. A pair of homologous chromosome means it consists of the two chromosomes. Yeah, two chromosomes which have same size, same shape. Yeah, same size and same shape. So one chromosome is come from the male parent. Another chromosome in a homologous chromosome is comes from the female parent. Alright. Okay. So let's go to the genes here located at this homologous chromosome. Okay. So we go to the, okay, there are 5 genes here. Okay, so this is the first gene, second gene, third gene, fourth and fifth. Alright, so the alleles that represent a gene. So this is referred to the allele. Okay, big A here refer to the allele. Okay, small a also refer to the allele. Okay, so how they are different. So the big A refer to the allele that control the dominant trait. If small a refer to the allele that control the recessive trait. Right, okay. And then this is also a gene. Okay, a gene. Alright, and then here, okay, big F, big F. Okay, big F refer to the gene. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Small j, small j. Yeah, small j, small j. So on these two loci, okay, on these two loci, so di pada kedua-dua locus ini, kedua-dua locus ini, first, second one here, the genes are homologous, okay, because of similar alleles. Okay, so these two genes we call as homologous. Okay, why homologous? Because they have two same alleles, which is big F, or small small j. Okay, they are homozygous. Okay, but here, a big F, they are homozygous dominant. Okay, why homozygous dominant? Because, okay, the capital letter F here refer to the dominant allele, yeah, that control the dominant trait. Right, so they are homozygous dominant. Here, small j is homozygous recessive. Okay, recessive because both alleles control the recessive trait. Alright, and then on this locus, the genes are heterozygous because the different allele. Okay, so for the gene here, yeah, for the allele here that represented by the big M and small m, okay, so they are heterozygous. Okay, why heterozygous? Because it consists of two different alleles. Alright, so I hope you can understand the terms, yeah? The terms that refer to the genes, alleles, and also the locus. Alright, so this one also the example of the homologous chromosome. Okay, for example, this refer to the locus for the flower color gene. Yeah, so the gene here control the flower color. So this refer to the locus of for the flower color gene. So this gene consists of the two different allele. Okay, the allele for purple flowers and also the allele for the white flowers. Okay, so that's all in 11.3. Okay, now we are going to learn 11.4, okay, inheritance in humans. Okay, we are going to learn more about the inheritance, in humans. Okay, we go to the learning standard that we are going to cover for today. Identify types of the human chromosomes. Yeah, okay, there are two types of the human chromosomes. Okay, what are they? Autosome and sex chromosomes. Yeah, autosomes and sex chromosomes. Okay, analyze and describe human karyotypes. Okay, so what is a karyotypes? Okay, later we will discuss about that, right? Okay, now we go to the chromosome. So, what is a chromosome? Okay, you have to know what is a chromosome. Okay, each chromosome is made up of a long DNA. Yeah, each chromosome is made up of a long DNA, or we call as deoxyribonucleic acid. Yeah, molecule coiled around histones, yeah, which is referred to the protein molecules. Okay, so we already discussed about this in Form 4. Yeah, do you still remember the nucleic acid? Alright. Okay, so what is a chromosome? Chromosome is made up of a long DNA molecule coiled around histones. Okay, a DNA molecule contains thousands of genes which code for synthesis of specific proteins. Okay, let's take a look on the diagram here. So this is our cell. Okay, inside the cell there is a nucleus. So inside the nucleus there is a chromosome. Yeah, so in humans, in the nucleus of the humans, we have 46 chromosomes. Yeah, 46 chromosome. Okay, so each chromosome consists of the long DNA. So this is DNA, right? Okay, DNA. Alright, I repeat. Chromosome consists of a long DNA segment. A long DNA segment that coil around the histone here and will form the chromosomes. Yeah, will form the chromosome here. Alright, so that is referred to the chromosome. Okay, next we go to the inheritance in humans. Yeah, inheritance in humans. Okay, human somatic cell contains 23 pairs of the chromosome equal to the 46 chromosome. So you have to know that our somatic cell consists of the 46 chromosomes, yeah, in each cell. Okay. There are two types of the human chromosomes, namely autosomes and sex chromosomes. Okay, there are two types of the chromosomes, namely autosome and sex chromosome. So human somatic cell consists of the 44 autosomes and 2 sex chromosomes. Okay, so the number of the autosome is 44 and the number of the sex chromosome is 2. So 44 plus 2, so we will have 46 chromosomes in our nucleus. Okay, in the somatic cell, in the nucleus of the somatic cell. Okay, so you have to remember that our somatic cell contains 46 chromosomes. Okay, which are 23 pairs. Okay, and then 44 of them are autosomes and 2 of them are sex chromosomes. Yeah, 44 are autosomes and 2 are sex chromosomes. Alright, so that is referred to the human somatic cell. Okay, autosomes vary in terms of size and length. Yeah, autosomes vary in terms of size and length. Okay, so this is referred to the types of the human chromosome. Okay, in the table, the difference between the autosome and sex chromosomes. Okay, autosome consists of the chromosome pairs starting from number 1 to 22. Okay, later we will look at the karyotype, don't worry. Okay, and then the sex chromosome consists of one chromosome pair, that is number 23. Right, so there is a 23 pair of the chromosomes in the nucleus, in the somatic cell of the human. So the number first pair until to the 22nd pair are autosomes, and the 23rd pair is sex chromosomes. Okay, so what is the function of the autosome? Yeah, autosome controls all characteristics of somatic cell. So the autosome will control all the characteristics of the somatic cell, and then sex chromosome consists of genes which determine gender. Yeah, which determine the gender or the sex of the human. Right? So the sex chromosome will determine the sex of the human. The example of the autosome refer to the types of the blood groups. Yeah, height and also skin color. Okay, for the sex chromosome, male has XY chromosomes, whereas female has XX chromosome. Okay, let's take a look on the karyotype here. Okay, before that we go to the sex chromosome. So this is referred to the sex chromosome. Okay, sex chromosome. So this is referred to the X chromosome. This one is Y chromosome. Yeah, X chromosome, Y chromosome. Okay, male sex chromosome of XY are different in size. Yeah, different in size. X chromosome is longer than Y chromosome. Yeah, X chromosome here longer than Y chromosome. Okay, Y chromosome only carries genes, yeah, which determine sex characteristics. Alright, so the Y chromosome carry the gene that determine the sex characteristics of the male. Yeah, of the male. Okay, so we go to the human karyotype here. So what is a karyotype? Okay, what is a karyotype? Karyotype refers to the number and structure of chromosomes present in a cell nucleus. Okay, so karyotype refers to the number and structure of the chromosomes, yeah, present in the cell nucleus. So based on the human karyotype, we can observe the number of the chromosomes present and also the structure of the chromosome here. Okay, so in the karyotype, chromosomes are arranged in pairs. Here, chromosomes are arranged in pairs. Okay, what can we see here? There are 23 pairs of the chromosome. Yeah, 22 pairs of the homologous chromosomes. So they are arranged based on the homologous chromosomes in terms of their size, centromere location, and also bending pattern. Yeah, bending pattern of chromosomes. Okay, so this is first pair, second until 23rd pair. Okay, so first pair until 22nd pairs are autosomes. Yeah, are autosome, and the 23rd pair here refer to the sex chromosome. Yeah, so this is referred to the male karyotype. How do we know that this is male karyotype? Because the sex chromosome consists of Y chromosome. Yeah, consists of Y chromosome. So you have to remember the male karyotype consists of the 44 refer to the autosome, yeah, plus XY. So this is referred to the sex chromosome. So 44 plus 2 sex chromosome equal to the 46 chromosome. Okay, let's take a look on the female karyotype here. Yeah, female karyotype also have 23 pairs. Yeah, give 20 pairs of the chromosomes. First pair until 22nd pair, they are all autosomes. Yeah? And here, the last pair, 23 pairs, is are referred to the sex chromosome that consists of the 2 X chromosome. Alright, so the female karyotype is 44 plus XX, yeah, plus XX. So XX refer to the female. If XY refer to the male, right? Make sure you can differentiate the karyotype of the male and also the female. Okay, inheritance in human again. Okay, we go to the changes in number of chromosome can occur due to, right? So the number of the chromosome, sometimes it can be changed. Okay, so what are the factors that cause the change? Okay, first, the failure of the homologous chromosomes to separate during anaphase 1. Yeah, failure of homologous chromosome to separate during anaphase 1. Okay, anaphase 1 refer to the meiosis 1, the stages in the meiosis 1. So what happened in the anaphase 1? The homologous chromosome separate to the opposite poles. So if the homologous chromosome fail to separate at these stages, it will cause the changes in the number of chromosomes present in the cell. Okay, or another factor is failure of the sister chromatids to separate during anaphase 2. Yeah, in the anaphase 2 also. Okay, what happened in anaphase 2? The sister chromatids or the chromosomes separate to the opposite pole. So if the sister chromatids fail to separate, it will cause the changes in the number of chromosomes in the cell, right? So this disorder is known as non-disjunction. Yeah, so we call this as non-disjunction. So non-disjunction refer to the homologous chromosomes or the sister chromatids, yeah, fail to separate. Yeah, so if the homologous chromosome it fail to separate during anaphase 1, okay, if the sister chromatids is fail to separate during anaphase 2, so this is known as non-disjunction, yeah, which can occur in some chromosomes. So when non-disjunction occurs in humans, yeah, when non-disjunction occurs in humans, either male gamete, yeah, male gamete refer to the sperm, or female gamete refer to the ovum, can possess chromosome number of less than 23, that is 22, or more than 23, which is 24. Right? Okay, make sure you can understand this one. When non-disjunction occurs. Okay, what is the meaning of the non-disjunction? The homologous chromosomes fail to separate during anaphase 1, or the sister chromatids fail to separate during anaphase 2. So, it will cause, the number of the chromosomes, in the daughter cell will be less, less, than 23, which is 22, or the number of chromosomes in daughter cell will be 24, more than 23. Therefore, fertilization that involves abnormal gamete with a normal gamete produce a zygote with 45 chromosomes or 47 chromosomes. Alright, so if a fertilization occurs between the gamete, between the abnormal gamete that carry 22 chromosomes or 24 chromosomes, with a normal gamete which is carry abnormal gamete that carry 22 or 23, 22 or 24. Okay, it fertilized with a normal gamete that carry 23, so they will produce a zygote. And this zygote will have either 45 chromosomes or 47 chromosomes. So examples of the genetic disease caused by non-disjunction are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinelfelter syndrome. Alright? So you have to know these three genetic diseases are caused by the non-disjunction. Non-disjunction. Non-disjunction that occur. In the formation of the gamete. Alright. So what are the genetic disease? Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinelfelter syndrome. Okay, let's go one by one to the syndrome. Okay, Down syndrome. Okay, Down syndrome. So this is referred to the karyotype of a male. Okay, how do we know male? So because X and Y present here. So this is referred to the sex chromosome of the male. Okay, how do we know it is a Down syndrome? Okay, so let's take a look on the 21st pair here. Okay, 21st pair here is abnormal because it consists of the three chromosomes. If normal person, the 21st pair is only consists of the two chromosome, which is a pair of homologous chromosome. Okay, total number The total chromosome number is 47. Yeah, is 47, which is 45 plus XY. Yeah, okay, total chromosome number is 47. Okay, so try to count it. Okay, betul tak dia ada 47 chromosome? Okay, which is okay 45. Okay, why 45? Because the pair here, the autosomes here, yeah, from the first pair until 22nd pair, there is 45. Okay, why 45? Because extra chromosome, yeah, on the 21st pair. Yeah, extra chromosome on the 21st pair. There is an extra chromosome for chromosome pair number 21. Okay, and then the Down syndrome is also known as trisomy 21. Trisomy 21. So Down syndrome can occur in both males and females. Okay, so you have to remember the Down syndrome, the character of the Down syndrome is 45 plus XY. And the number of the chromosome is 47. Okay, why 47? Because there is an extra chromosome for chromosome pair number 21. For number 21, say there is a extra chromosome. Yeah, extra chromosome. So it will cause 45 autosome. Yeah, 45 autosome. So the Down syndrome is also known as trisomy 21. Okay, why trisomy? Because 3 chromosomes on the 21st pair. Okay, the second one, the second genetic disease because of the non-disjunction is Turner syndrome. So in Turner syndrome, total number of chromosomes is 45. So it is abnormal. Why abnormal? Because 45. For the normal human, we have 46 chromosomes. For the Turner, they have 45 chromosomes, which is 44 plus XO. Yeah, XO refer to the missing of X chromosome here. So the people, the human, this human or this person only have one sex chromosome. So there is a missing X chromosome in the pair of sex chromosome. So the gender of individual with Turner syndrome is female. Yeah, why female? Because the presence of the X chromosome here. Okay, so you have to know the Turner syndrome, okay, consists of the 44 plus X. Yeah, 44 plus X, XO. XO refer to the missing of the another X chromosome. So the number of the chromosome in Turner syndrome is 45. Okay, as we can see from the diagram here, there is only one sex chromosome in the Turner syndrome person. If for the normal person, we have two sex chromosome here. Right? Okay, so that is for the Turner syndrome. Okay, Klinelfelter syndrome. Okay, Klinelfelter syndrome. So the character of the Klinelfelter syndrome has a total of 47 chromosomes. Right? Okay, 47. Yeah, 47. Okay, so that is 44 plus XXY. XXY. Okay, what is abnormal here? This person has extra X. Yeah, so there is an extra X chromosome in the pair of sex chromosomes. So the gender of individual with Klinefelter syndrome is male. Alright, so okay, the gender is male or the sex of the person is male. However, his secondary sex characteristics are not well developed. Yeah, secondary characteristics of the male are not well developed, right? Because the presence of the extra X chromosome. Okay, so you have to know that Klinefelter syndrome, the karyotype of the Klinefelter syndrome, okay, is 44 plus XXY. Okay, there is extra chromosome X, extra X chromosome on the sex chromosome pair. Right? Okay, so that's all I think for now. I hope you can read again and again about this topic. Okay, later we will continue more about the inheritance in humans. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you, girls. Have a nice day.